Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from all of the LPL Spring matchups of the day. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Coming in from FPX, they have Care with ult, no flash. What can you do here? He's out of vision.
Should be at least one kill here. First blood to Milky Way and Photic. There's no way he survives this one. A kill for Care as well. Beautiful answer on the bottom side. But Aki moves straight back up to this top lane. Wants to get something for his efforts. He showed on the top side before. He's showing here again. showdown has to try and survive the 2v1. He's going to be knocked around though. No ghost available and taken down by Shanji.
And Shanji gets...
I'm looking towards him and Dwo as a combo, that Magnet Storm into the Shockwave. Magnet Wave, if you will. Zaki looking towards the 6 grubs here. This is pretty great. Oh, here we go, the combo we just talked about. And it takes FPX apart. Milky Way, 1 HP, and Rookie will flash to finish the kill as Dwo looks for a bit more onto Doctum, and it's Aki to grab the bonus point.
6 grubs is such a powerful buff. Teleport in from Life and bot side. He has an ult, but he is currently alone versus Photic. I'm not sure how much he can force here, but it's a good amount of damage.
I'm pretty sure he wins this 1v1, honestly. Like, he's got armor, he's got a Barbie Cinder. What can you do as Varus in this 1v1 matchup? Life has just annihilated Photic. Support Life.
Team, which replay are we going back to? Alright, okay, we're going back to big combo. On top side, Dwo, fantastic CC combo. Rookie's right there to follow up. Feels like... Oh, showdown just dead.
Is this a 1v... Oh, it's Aki. It's just 1v1ing the enemy top laner at this point.
I'm really quite worried about NIP when it actually comes to the proper 5v5. So eyes on that. Eyes to see if Dwo and Rookie can get the big combo, which stops it being about the bot lane.
Big fight potentially as Dwo was hiding in the Herald pit there. Goes in with the Magnet Storm, but it's flashed away from. Milky Way could just walk forwards. Railgun across the team's life. Flashes out safety. Great kick from Milky Way to save his teammate. Into the play here. Photic and Rookie will be his targets. Keep your eyes on that caster minion just above the banana. Zaki tries to threaten him. Dragon still on 6k. Dwo has found a fight and a fall. Magnet Storm to kick it all off. The Shockwave doesn't really land though. And FPX still going strong. The Pop Blossom lands. And Photic barely surviving as Shanji jumps into the front line to carry this fight. NIP somehow still going after the Pop Blossom and somehow will take the Drake.
I think the HP bar advantage from NIP at the end of it is really what solves it. The map to finally get one of those really clean flank angles. It was almost that in the Dragon. They need just one more step, and that could really be the almost fight into the actual fight.
Life starting a fight here onto Photic. He has no cleanse available. Life is willing to go under that tower, I fear. And Photic just chained CC, but Doctum's taking the tower the whole time. And now Milky Way's pulled back into the action. Safeguard out of the play. A series that tests both teams, right? FPX, who have just come off of a win against top esports. Oh, Rookie's found. Rookie's found at the bottom side. Milky Way has the kick, has the Q. Easy as you like. Fantastic little pick from FPX.
Shanji, he's teleported towards bot lane. I think showdown might just be dead here. 2-man gang towards this bot side. Gwen's in trouble.
Okay, tier 2 taken here by showdown as he tries to escape. He's running the wrong direction. That's a lot of sustain. Aki almost went down. showdown's over the wall. Oh my god, can he actually get away from this one? Perhaps looking for an execute. The
can he teleport out?
Procking. Shanji is moving into the play. He's so low on HP. showdown gets dashes very often. So does Shanji, but there we go. The dub instead with Care on a flank right now. There's no way they know that caster minion is Care, right? Like, caster minions always do that. Trying to zone away the rest of the team as FPX just move in onto the Drake. They take it right from under Aki's nose. Life pulled over the wall by Shanji. Perhaps a pick, at least in answer for the Drake that has been stolen.
Play while FPX don't have topside vision. showdown on the bot side, they're looking to force his teleport, but actually they can finish the Baron. FPX, they're way too slow to respond to this.
Honestly, at this point, it's Bauslaw he's just off in the side lane. He's got a negative scoreline, but he's going for an in-hit tower. In the meantime, Dwo has been caught out. This is a 4v5 that FPX are starting right now, but they just want to stop the recalls. Rookie cannot get back to base. Milky Way now threatening his Rookie, caught up by the Pop Blossom. That's a bit of damage coming out from Care. And in the meantime, showdown's just going to try.
He's ending the game!
They're doing it again, Nymera! How could this keep happening? showdown forced away this time. The needle work just ain't enough. And now on the opposite side of the map, Aki in a 3v1, Shanji threatening onto Kev. He can't quite close the gap. Aki goes down. Rookie, the next target as life closes the gap. Doctum still going strong. And FPX, not only do they take an Nexus tower, they take the fight off of the back of the Baron. This will be 3 for them as Shanji desperately tries to get on to Doctum. There's just no way. FPX, they are playing the map beautifully. Who bought? And in the meantime, Milky Way and Doctum just continue to DPS the Baron. NIP, their macro knowledge is being tested right now, and Joao caught out 2 ultimates to take that support, but honestly, maybe worth it. In the meantime, Shanji's looking for a solo kill in the bottom left corner. Railgun across the team, and a is huge. Photic flashes into the enemy lines as Doctor finishes the kill. Shockwave only onto 1 from Rookie, and this is disaster from the side of NIP right now. Life is trying to find another 1v1. He already killed Photic, and he do the same to the mid lane, and no, Rookie gets out with his life, but Aki left alone, and the carries move in to sweep up the kills.
The only thing which saves the game is that Shanji gets the solo kill.
Very slowly, using those Qs effectively. Here we go. Life going to use the ultimate to try and zone away. This is Elder Dragon, Mountain Soul already in play for FPX. We're just going to 50-50.
There's no smite.
This is a disaster, and Milky Way takes it. Disaster for NIP as Doctum taking over the wall. Shanji at least gets 1 for 1 so far in this player's care. Looking for Shanji. He's not going to let him get away with this one. Shanji doesn't have an escape route right now, and with FPX, full Elder buffs in play. There's the Pop Blossom, the route to follow. Milky Way here to help with the kill, but he misses the Q. This is going a little longer than you would hope with Elder Dragon in play, but there we go, finally, but taken down.
NIP, they didn't have Arki there for the Elder itself, so they didn't have the smite. They're trying to rush Baron, get the recalls, and go back to base. But if Care can stop this, we're going to have another situation where FPX win a game with the enemy team stuck out on the map.
Oh god, this is disastrous. Photic will go down. They're going to be able to get Aki as well. There's no way out of this one, I fear. No flash available for him, but no flash for Care either. Movement speed comes in. Can he find the route? The Tangle Barbs, ever so slightly short. In the meantime, Shalahu and Milky Way trying to end the game. This is why I love watching FPX. Every single game is a banger. Rookie is caught. The Shockwave, it only hits 1, and it's just not enough. A double kill as Shaolahu repairs a little bit of damage to his KDA from this game. But my god, what a ridiculous game of League of Legends. I absolutely love it.
They can't keep getting away with it. They play through this top lane champion of the Gwen, despite the fact that they start off with so many deaths. It doesn't matter how many deaths are in that one Cox. Varus as well. Shanji, he's going to lock in a tank answer on the other side to help some of that frontlining potential. It kind of feels, though, like NIP have walked into...
Will be the stumbling block for them, or at least they'll try to be the stumbling block. As Aki on this top side. Milky Way, a level up on him, but Rookie's moving over. Milky Way's got to get out of dodge on this one. Flash for flash between the junglers, but Aki has overcommitted to the play. He's overshown his hand, but no! Aki's the one to get first blood, and Care just about walks away with his life. He just went from 1 HP to 300 in half a second.
Oh god, stop! We've got to stop talking about all this jungle pathing. Flash and mid lane's already gone.
A follow-up route as well. Doctum's here, and Care takes down Rookie.
This team does not know how to play slow.
Good job of staying even. Often you can see Udyrs managing to find CS leads in this kind of matchup as All Out actually comes through.
Here comes Doctum.
From Shala, who Doctum's roamed up to the top side. The healing comes up through, but maybe Shanji can get a kill anyway. Shala, who's so low on HP, and Shanji 2v1s him. Looks for a little bit more as well. Doctum low on HP, but Care has moved over. They need all 3 to make it happen.
Shanji is off the chain in
roam up to shut him down. I don't think he could have got the kill. He couldn't have dived onto Doctum, but at the very least could have got away.
Meddling kids.
I know. The fact that you need 3 people to shut this Udyr down. This was the K'Sante picked first. Care, Pop Blossom onto the railgun across as well. Aki's just eviscerated. Joel will be next to fall as Care walks away with his life. And suddenly Shanji doesn't like the odds in this one. And the root hits this time. The shotgun is mightier than the man-bear pig as Milky Way just about gets away with it. And FPX find yet another fight.
And what from Aki in this next fight to actually hold the door shut and deny those big ultimates value, but they're not into River just yet, and that makes things really, really difficult.
I'm not sure you can fight this, honestly, as NIP. The railgun comes through. This long-range damage combo. It's only Life that really needs to commit to the fight, and FPX still get the kill.
Yeah, Shanji's walking out. He's popped his ghost. This is super speed.
Shanji is just charging at FPX as Care will go down. Just sacrifices himself. Doesn't even use the Pop Blossom as Life. Just trying to push the wave in. I think perhaps overzealous there. Maybe could have got away with Care's sacrifice.
I think Shanji's activated the secret extra stance of Udyr.
Eight wards to get to.
He can maybe teleport to the pink ward top side of River. He's going straight into the middle. He has flash. Here come the ults.
Here we go. Ornhorn called, and the all-out pulls the jungler out of the play. It's smited. It's taken down. The Pop Blossom just a space away from Shanji, and the root hits him. The Q3 hits him, and it's a double for Xiaolao, who FPX, this is gorgeous.
X's team comp, but a light version. It's the diet version of it. It's not the full fat Coke, as it feels like this team needed the early advantage or to play some smoke and mirrors. Care might just get caught out by those smoke and mirrors.
Speaking of both smoke and mirrors. Oh no, they actually get a double Pop Blossom, and Rookie's caught by the root as well. In comes Life to try and finish the job with the brittle procs. And in the meantime, Doctum and Milky Way keeping the rest of the team busy. How the hell are NIP losing the pick onto Care that they started? Shockwave onto Doctum, but the sustain comes through and he flashes the arrow. It's 2 kills for FPX, and it's gone from bad to worse for NIP.
Oh god, it's all about the geography. Rookie gets hit by the low ground, high ground. He doesn't think he's in the Nico ult, but he gets caught anyway, and that's the start of the bad news. Throws it out. Gets himself a bird shot into the target he was looking for. Xiaolao in a 1v3. We've seen this before.
Yeah, in the meantime, he's just got to try and buy as much time as physically possible. He's still got over 1,000 HP to work with right here. All out.
No way!
No, it only goes a quarter of the... Oh, that was an unfortunate all-out. Doesn't take him across the wall. In the meantime, though, Rookie's been caught underneath the tower. The Ornhorn sounded, and that might just be the sound required to signal the end of the game for FPX. They look towards those Nexus towers, but instead, they just move mid. They don't need minions when the tower's that low, and FPX walk away with...
Many of them. It was like you walk into a Renaissance gallery.
When it was first coming out, I saw a bug where they were like following people around. So you had like a posse. I don't think that bug lasted very long. So here we go, root in from Dwo, looking for the play, but this is only just by so much time for Gary. Forward for a triple Pop Blossom, and that is collateral damage, not just in name of ability, but in meaning as well. Everybody eradicated, NIP torn asunder as Milky Way will grab himself a quadra kill. He'll probably grab himself an MVP again, let's be honest. Rookie of the week 3 times already, and he wants a fall here. NIP have been called out as FPX begin their gauntlet run, and they are on fire. Does mean that almost like an artillery style is available for OMG, where you've got the Ezreal, you've got the Weibo, extremely long-range carries, and actually a reasonably squishy team on the side of EDG. You know, Graves in his general direction. Sharpfunk still on that top side, moving towards the mid lane now as Fisher will be able to just clear that wave away and move alongside Angel. We could have a bit of a scrap on our hands, but Abel is caught underneath his tower right now. Bit of damage onto Monkey, that's the Spiraling Despair on cooldown now. Xiaofeng jumps onto Fisher, but he's okay for the time being. The Snake pushes forward. EDG just about securing this one. Smite should grab it, but maybe OMG get the fight. Good more in, but it's PP got to go down. Xiaofeng desperate to answer this one as Xiaomu falls, but Monkey is flushed straight into Xiaofeng. It's a double on the Xin Sao, and a great start for OMG.
EDG are tanking the Dragon for so long, and this is very early game. They don't have the HP to win the fight after that as possible. He's not really going to find any camps up. He's also not going to find any wards, which means he's unseen.
He might find a dive here. Wave crashing, Hex Flash from Shimu as we look towards Abel. Magnet Storm as Abel gets underneath the tower, rooted up. The stacks are there, but the Q goes wide from the Snake. Ignite burning away, and now underneath the tower is Monkey.
No!
And the E goes wide as well.
No!
The from BP got the Snake. It's an absolute disaster. And OMG now 5-1.
Oh, the ED.
Silver lining in that bottom side right now, and they need a silver lining because Essence Reaver finished for Abel. He is alone. Monkey knows it, wants to continue to punish this lane. The Snake at least will get a whole bunch of turret places on hit Varus, so you do take plates very, very quickly with that attack speed. But look at this, OMG, the cavalry has been called. PP God does not have his ultimate available right now, but find a hook. I don't think he'll need it. Angel in with the damage, but Shimu trying to escape with his life. The crushing ball pulls him in. The spiraling despair is there as well. And that's going to be another easy kill for OMG. The flash. Oh, sorry, E forwards from Abel. I thought he flashed.
In that bot lane at 14 minutes is just going to be, I think actually the last plate didn't go over to Abel as he just about missed out on that by a second. But either way, it's a bit of a misplay in terms of the gold there, but still, dangerous stuff for EDG on the spot side, and we know this is something which OMG can very successfully snowball around.
Collateral damage actually used by Monkey here. Should get his E up shortly. There we go, and force the flash as well. Q. Good punish, and here comes PP God! The depth charge will land onto Monkey in the ranged kill from Angel. Allah forced the flash. Oh man, there.
Minutes. That is absolutely glacial in terms of League of Legends. The fact that we're getting faster games is a great sign for Orange.
Cube gonna try and get away here, but the root will land, and you expect him to go down. Q3 damage is absurd, as you expect with the Brutalizer in the inventory for Allah.
Monkey can get himself into that plate suit. Very dangerous. Xiaofeng though, he's using the Headskates to really punish that rel we just talked about.
Yeah, he does not want Shimu to get away with that one. Not respecting the fact that we are on the Hextech Rift. Flash comes through, but that ain't getting you out of this one. And with a support pick on Shimu. A positive, but it's very much a copper lining in this one as OMG still get themselves the Baron.
Is PP God and Cube were basically just there trying to delay and stop EDG from getting towards a steal, and now we've got the engage.
God, they're still just going for the fight. Shimu's taken down again. The Snakes in all kinds of trouble as OMG are looking for more. Abel wants the 1v1 on his opposite man here. Way over the wall, but he can't quite close the gap. In the meantime, EDG just running to the hills, and rightly so, because there's nowhere else to run. Not even the hills can save them now.
Feels like the wave clears just run out.
Yeah. And the CDR at this point for your Ezreal is so much, you're just spamming the W's on the towers. The damage is insane. Fisher just drops, able to ease forward once again. Allah gets a Q2, but that's about all he's going to get on this game, as Angel looks for a little bit more, trying to dive the fountain at this point. He's currently 1v3 in this fight. The crushing wall onto Shimu as Monkey steps forward, but Monkey just doesn't have any damage. 2 lethality items in 25 minutes just is not going to cut it. Angel has the Medj eyes, and at this point, he's going to be disappointed at how fast this game is ending. He wanted more stacks for this one. Cube tanking on the front line. Shimu gets a big engage. All 5 of them comes up, but it's Shimu to fall. The Metal Horse melted and turned into a trophy for OMG. This is a dominant game number 1 win. And just reminding EDG perhaps where they belong on the scoreboard, OMG.
I think I've been does mean that this game is kind of like it was for Xiaomi last game, very much on Vampire to be the initiation threat, because you have damage from triple AD long-range threats. You need to pin someone down to really make sure that damage
skin. That Mattia Graves skin. I swear, you're in China, you're in solo queue, you see that locked in with that skin, you know you're going down. Allah might be going down himself. Xiaofeng flashes to follow. Allah is in big trouble, and you give it over to Xiaofeng. Of course you do. Xiaofeng now off to the races.
Oh, well, you got the Crime City.
Just banging his cowbell. Here we go, Xiaofeng looks at the top side once again. You can see Monkey on the minimap. He's moving to this top lane. He might be too late, though, as an all-in on the bottom side. Level 6 is hit. And it's a bit of a punishment, but no, Vampire is in all kinds of trouble. Abel flashes forward to get the kill, and now Xiaofeng in the top side. Abel still, still no flash available, and Angel's here as well. OMG have read the play. And it grubs as EDG move back in. That's 4 now as Monkey caught PP, got those stunned as he goes in, so it's just the headbutt away. Vampire forced out by the ult from Cube. They just want to take this grub down. They just want to get that 5th one for themselves. The shock blast in, and there we go. 5 grubs, and now perhaps a fight as well as Fisher is caught out and will be taken down. The shield at the last second will not save him. The kitty from Airy flies on in. pouncers hurrying to take the kill. Monkey now trying to do some damage as it's a 2v3 and they might just win it anyway. As Cube now charges into the middle of everyone and Xiaofeng looks for the reset, and resets he will find. Monkey will be punished for taking those camps earlier on, and now Allah underneath the tower. I don't think he wins that one out. Xiaofeng zips back over the wall. It's domination. Absolute shenanigans up in the top side over these groups.
Are we going to have to? We might have to go back to live. There's an engage happening in bot jungle.
OMG are not slowing down anytime soon. Actually, this is EDG making the play. An Angel or the shield? No, collateral damage to finish the job. EDG at least not giving up here. They're still fighting. Proves me wrong.
Yeah, Abel, he finds new and interesting ways to make Ezreal. But wait, did Fisher not see that? I think he just did.
Okay, Xiaofeng, nice flank from him. Can he finish a kill here? Fisher's so low on HP, but the reset isn't there. And now Xiaofeng trying to escape, but Monkey might be in trouble. Blastcone out to safety, and in the meantime, Xiaofeng is just autoing away. It's like a melee AD carry on this Viego, the Kraken Slayer in play. He is terrifying to go up against a Monkey. You don't get to go for that grab. This is not your jungle anymore.
Oh, Xiaofeng has the Kraken Slayer already. He pretty much is a melee AD carry. So much damage. And EDG completely disrespected. Alistair ult to dive.
I don't know if they win this one or not. They didn't even have any minions. They just walk under the tower. 2 kills in the Snake, getting the shutdown onto Xiaofeng. That one's a miss from OMG.
It's like little hide and seek. It's like, oh, the lead, where's it gone? OG have had it for most of the series, though. Very confident of that one. Snake fires out the ultimate. There is an ult from PP God. He's not blowing it particularly early, though.
He has been absolutely wrecked here. Ult finally does come on through. Allah is not tanking. Abel might just be able to carry this fight. Steps on forward. Vampire blocks the Q. In the meantime, Monkey absolutely destroys OMG. And this is some Monkey business now from EDG. The whole menagerie is here. We got a Monkey, we got a Fisher, we got a Snake. The Vampire as well. Is that an animal? I don't know. More of a creature. But they're looking for towers either way.
Vampire, maybe not part of the menagerie. Maybe he's like the menagerie owner. I'm not really sure what he gets up to in his spare time. But OMG, that was such a mistake. The thing is, the member of the wildlife crew from OMG, the cow in the bot lane, that was the real. If EDG can use that range, potentially they can look to starve out some vision, look for some poke, and see if they can get themselves pulling a way to pull ahead in this game. Already the poke starting line.
And one of the issues that OMG might find is Abel chunked pretty heavily. Alan was chunked pretty heavily. PP got quite a late ult. Once again, Vampire goes in onto everybody. Huge engage here. Answered 2 for 1. EDG now have to try and finish this fight off. Xiaofeng dives in, but immediately chunked out and forced away. EDG, great little play there while Cube is away from the team. Allah carrying, right? This would be such a big moment for them as a team, yeah. Monkey, fantastic game from him. Xiaofeng equally, fantastic game. It does feel like both junglers with the potential to carry. Fisher's caught out just as he's been doing so well, and Xiaofeng finishes the job. Monkey forced out of the players. Allah now forced to flash as well. Xiaofeng over the wall. That's a little dangerous. Moves away from the play in the end. Everybody from EDG still grouping up at the red buff. They take the... Oh my god, they're going to go for the inhib as well. Vampire buying time, going to use that blast code just to cause disruption. Resets have to come on through. And in the meantime, EDG, they're going to take the mid inhib.
But, well, Allah just teleported to the top wave as well. So they're going to take the inhib tower and they're going to take top lane in a turret. So it's not going to be the game end.
Position once again, everybody resetting, but this is just going to be the inhib. EDG just kind of walking into the base twice in a row, and OMG
but look at Xiaofeng and PP God. They're looking potentially for a long flank. They're spotted on vision though. They walk over and PP God's still going for the engage.
PP God, he didn't ult. Why
he didn't have ult.
Unfortunate for PP God here. As Angel throws in the Spiral in Despair. I don't think it's going to finish the job onto Vampire. Xiaofeng in what he thought was a 1v1, but Allah flies over the wall to finish the job. OMG have fallen apart. Fall off in this game? Not with Infernal Soul, it won't.
Absolutely not. And EDG now with Infernal Soul on top of the poke is going to be absolutely disgusting. You can see EDG teleporting to contest this Baron. Allah can go back in with a huge amount of damage and try and burst them off the Baron.
OMG desperation play here, to be honest. Abel moving forwards, they're looking for Allah. This would be a pick that can set them up for Xiaofeng. Force out the other side of the play, and Allah still goes 1 for 1. EDG in a phenomenal spot now to finish things out and push us to 3 games. Fisher, chunk low. Abel, you've got to carry this one. This is the moment for you. Flashes away from the Barret's ultimate, but he can only run so far. Managed to find one answer onto Fisher. Allah's down as well.
Let's just see if Abel can get any choice Qs off. He can wave clear with it. PP God can use Defender's advantage. He's close to his home base. He's got home guards now. Slows landing onto the enemy team. EDG, there's a chance of an engage going through.
Big damage on Vampire. If they can finish the job, Spiraling Despair to do exactly that. PP got actually ulted this time. That's progress for the side of OMG. The Snake trying to answer onto Q, but does not have the damage to take the Zudir down.
Again, because OMG is so close to...
And Cube, like he needs help getting movement speed, charges towards the top side. There is a tower still up here. I don't know if they can just walk straight on under for the time being. The Banshees actually stops the true damage. Oh, here we go though. PP got underneath the tower for the second time this game. Will not go down this time around. The Spiraling Despair is exactly what EDG fans are feeling right now as the jungler is picked at 33 minutes. But my god, this is tense. If EDG lose this one, it will be heartbreak. That will be a difficult loss to recover from. Allah doesn't want it to happen. Xiaofeng the target as he now dives onto Cube, who's got to try and escape. OMG just massively overstaying their position on the map.
They try to contest the Elder, but they walk into enemy vision, and now EDG have a complete advantage over this. There technically is a smite available, but Xiaofeng, well, he was actually on cooldown. It's technically not even that. But he couldn't get into the pit either way. Just as OMG get a pick onto the enemy jungler to see this game out a little more. So be careful though on the other side for Fisher, because if that ult hits him, it would have been nothing. That's the Spiraling Despair getting some poke. They're just trying to see them off the base.
Trying to protect their towers. Angel down to half HP. The Elder is just so powerful. PP God can't survive this one. The burn is taken away and he falls. As does Xiaofeng. Abel desperately trying to carry, but there's just nothing you can do. Forced back to Fountain and slammed into the floor by Allah. Redemption for the top laner EDG after a terrible laning phase. And a victory in the end. So will be Showdown. Let's get that Drake. Croco on the top side theoretically would want to respond by taking those grubs, but we know Showdown managed to get 2 for himself. One play already taken down in this bottom side. Ultimate not there for Xiaohao right now, but they're just going to go for the dive here. Hope flashes underneath the tower. No, it actually still has flash available, but it doesn't matter. Light! Oh, the shields aren't quite enough. Xiaohao, oh,
no!
The bailout comes in late! Oh no, 2 deaths! Fortunately, it's not a away game, so...
well, we have the Eagle Strike.
Corky launching
yes,
rockets.
Exactly. He's got himself like
like that to push things forward. This should be a tower taken down, I believe, just on impact. And just a couple more autos required. The Mites charge forwards, an entire army charging. Gale and Hope actually said no.
Oh, the smite
from Croco. That's huge. Xiaohao can't escape now, but yes he can, because Chris saves the day. The hostile takeover. But here we go. Harry's behind enemy lines. Equalizer doesn't really find the mark though. It's a bit short. Maybe just gets it on the flank. Anyway, bailout not enough. Crisp will go down as well. Harry saving the day. ZDZ doesn't want that to be the case. Wants to burn him back, but Harry gets away with a shield.
In terms of the first start of this fight, but either way, an overpush, well punished.
So I was having a look. And
anyone's legends that they can't tank Baron very well, and if you're stuck on it, this is a bit of a geography thing, which I think sometimes people forget about in League. If you're on red side, you get pinned into the pit, especially with this as well as Harry. You might have to blow flash here. You might even just die anyway.
ZDZ is just gonna solo kill Harry.
Oh wow!
The tower. ZDZ massacres him. Weibo getting a freebie on that one. Xiaohu forced flash. They're underneath the tower here. The knockup comes on through, and Xiaohu goes down. AL answer on the opposite side of the map as Xiaohao should fall to Croco. And suddenly Light and Crisp are flanked. They're going to try and get onto Croco here. And TP coming through from ZDZ to answer. He's killed one side of the map. Time to move to the other side as well. Croco gets a bit of vision, but I don't know if vision is going to be enough to save him. The turret might just finish the job. He's walked under the tower and he's managed to get the execute.
The thing is, you can only walk between those two towers with no turret shots if you have a really small hitbox like Kennen. Weirdly, Warwick.
That's a lot of AoE damage, but remember, this is a Kalista. They do this Baron fast, and they're good at taking it too. As Shanks aggressed upon by Light, the 1v1 against the enemy mid laner, and he takes it as well. Harry in the middle of everyone, and the bailout saves Xiaohao. It's an absolute wipe from Weibo. ZDZ, he wants more solo kills and forces Kale away.
It is going to be quickly done. They can maybe even reset and contest Dragon. That might have to be one they seed over. But Weibo, they have hard fought for that Baron.
Here we go.
No.
Another look at the top play.
Yeah, so it's a good knockback from Xiaohu to from Kroko onto Xiaohu to stop and get the full retreat. This looks like the great start of a fight from Anyone's Legend. They get the through. We're not even going to be able to watch the whole thing as the play comes in through here. There's a potential of a Markile under the tower.
Waves, especially if Xiaohu's going to be separated to the top side. It's be 2 tier 2s taken off the back of this Baron. It's a 3,000. Such is life, AAL. It can be tough, but here we go. Xiaohu actually just going to flash for the play on the bottom side. Harry gets bopped. Xiaohu.
In the game, we have someone like the not the Kasante, the Udyr. The tanky champions on the top of them. But you've got that Udyr, right, where he's below the half HP. He actually uses that sword quite well. The AL don't really have a choice but to give that one over. Now Weibo going to start going through that vision control. He goes below half HP intentionally just so he gets the extra damage buff, so he can do it a little bit more obnoxious. Hey, let's see if it even lasts to that point, ZDZ. He is very happy to tank up the whole team.
They've not even broken his magic shield just yet. Hostile takeover comes on through. Here comes Xiaohu. That's Kroko's ult. And a buster shot just to guarantee the Baron. So
some people have pointed fingers out and said he's had weak performances. He is so confident in this game though, and he's being the frontline that his team needs. He's given so much margin of error to his two carries. They are just never going to be under threat before ZDC starts really getting into the backline and making things very awkward for them.
We're really seeing the power of the kind of double AD carry comps here as well. When you're sieging multiple lanes like this, Xiaohu kills towers so quickly. This top side, and he's like, look, I'm not done pushing side lanes just yet. TP straight back in to do the same to this bottom lane. 2 inhibs taken, and they're looking for a third as well. That bomb absolutely annihilates Hope, and in the meantime, the rest of the team moves on forward. The roots are there. Kroko tanking for his squad. The Crescent Guard keeping AL alive right now as like dances forwards and threatens the livelihood of AL.
And Xiaohu has a GA, so he can position like this. ZGZ lost a third of his HP, says, that's too much, let me go regen. Comes back full HP, he's continued to tank, there was Weibo take the game.
Are they going to take the Nexus without even having to kill AL? Okay, they charge forwards and they finish them on the fountain. Just a single kill required. AL essentially just conceding their Nexus. Weibo. He actually absorbed a little bit of XP. I don't know if that was intentional. Just hit level 3, I think, off of that wave. As Xiaohu now in trouble in the middle lane. Moves. Oh, in fact, he's just not taking any damage, so he's fine in the meantime. We're diving in the bottom side. Crisp is going to go down. It's a 1-for-1. I don't know if it's worth it, but hey, Hope went down. That's a lot of minions missed.
Xiaohao with the continual invades towards bot side, and Light and Crisp benefiting from that dive as well. More than happy to help out their jungle.
About winning out the trade, but ultimately ZDZ will still survive this one. Is on that Kasante. You can afford to be very low. Kroko grabs himself a blue buff, knocked up though. Hot Blossom gonna come on in, and look at the burst damage out from Light as well. Shanks will be the next target. I don't think they've got any cooldown. You can afford to do it for Poke if you don't think there's going to be an all-in anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, you could get it once per fight or so. Is he going to have it right now? I think he'll just be coming off a cooldown, and now Xiao going forward.
Oh, it's 50-50. Shockwave.
Weibo have actually, so this is interesting, I'd forgotten about this until just now. Weibo have actually lost every single game they've played with the melee support so far. Chris is going in, he's getting caught right now.
Well, he's hit that hook, so we'll take it as an absolute win. It's another pick going down.
Xiaohu to be able to grab some engages beyond that point, and Anyone's Legend, at least they're able to walk towards Shanks' lane.
Available, and that's enough to turn fights a lot of the time. There is nobody coming though. He is alone in this play. Root dodged by Kroko. Pop Blossom comes on through. That's the stun, but instantly Kale cleanses the stun from Kroko. Very nice timing on the Milio ult there. And that's going to open Shanks up to take this tier 1 tower.
Okay, good goal onto the Orianna as well, because as soon as this champion starts hitting multiple items, feels like they'll be adding a huge amount to the damage profile for AL as well, especially with how well Shanks has been playing on this pick in the early game so far. If he can continue that into team fights with the gold invested into him, that's a big moment. On the other side, Weibo, they did push down mid lane out of turret. They're going to potentially look for a dive on this bot side as well, but Kyle has made his way towards bot side already.
So tier 1 on the top side for AL, traded for a tier 1 mid and now tier 1 bot for Weibo as well. A TP being channeled here from the side of Weibo. ZDZ looks to potentially start.
So it's not like Weibo are forced to engage all the time, but it's just really annoying with them being pushed back time and time again. Someone like this Viego is going to really struggle. It's cold in the middle.
Light forced the flash and he's just down.
Oh!
Hope managed to get it. I understand why Weibo hate guns now, as they are absolutely taken apart. Headshot comes on through. And now Crisp, Spider-Man's his way through the jungle, but no! Blasted to smithereens, the shotgun and the dual pistols working out in the end.
Oh, it's high noon, and it is a low, low point for Light and Crisp. They'll have no bot lane now with Weibo to contest this Baron, which is being started very early on, but they have Harry to tank this. Let's see if they can actually force a fight, though. Xiaohao still has ult, and he has flash.
ZDZ doing Cassante things, just walking into 5 people confidently. Can Xiaohu win the fight? He needs to have an incredible Pot Blossom if they want any chance of winning this one. 3K on the Baron.
Ooh.
As here we go, Pot Blossom in. Kale the only target as they walk away, and Weibo will be taken apart. ZDZ, you may be strong, you may be Cassante, but you can't 1v5. That's Baron taken down. Oh my god, Light nearly gets
Flash has himself the smite, potentially could look for a steal, but even he can't get into the fight because Harry just chases him down relentlessly. With the shockwave coming through too, it just feels like AL just managed to completely scope the HP bars out before they could really ever be fought back.
I'm just saying, if Xiaohu has Proto Belt there, his ult hits Hope. Unfortunate on that one. Gullet comes across, shields across the team, but Crisp still chunked massively. Here we go. Oh no, if he has Proto Belt there, he hits Hope. It's a disaster for Xiaohu. And now AL, they can just walk this one mid if they want to. ZDZ trying to clear the wave. It's pretty damn tanky, but there's all 4 players here for AL. And I mean, they will just bring him down eventually. I feel like he wasn't even trying to escape that one, as now they will finally chase him down. Hope grabs the kill. This is a disaster for him. I thought it was just happened over the last couple of minutes.
But what's happened this game, between this game and last game, is the question we always ask about this team. Last year, they somehow coin flipped their way to a Worlds Finals, despite them having a very similar identity. And folks, it has not stopped there. You can change out a couple of members, but there are still so many issues with them. You can see no Shirelius here for Xiaohu. He's not getting out either way. Kyle Shanks, they'll finish this one up, and Weibo's woes continue.
The Weibo woes, if you will.
Well, once it gets to that point, ZDZ tries to ult his way out here, but I think he's actually interrupted by the Milio Q, which means he can't ult through the wall. Bit of a sad moment for him. And yeah, anyone's legend, very comfortable gold lead now. Up towards about 9,000, just about 8,500 plays anyway. It really just feels like, and then doesn't really help. ZDZ's caught out here. Shockwave back, all good stuff there.
ZDZ should be just about dead, although pulls someone over the wall so he can die nearer to Baron. I like it. Bit of repositioning, seeing some of the scenery on your way down. He's a tourist, is ZDZ.
It's like the last will and testament of Cassante. Throw my ashes into the wind near Baron. Just ult his way over them. Now we get this full push now in towards the top side. All 5 members of anyone's legend there. Xiaohu has teleport, has himself... He's in the bot lane though, he's not even here. They're giving up the inhib as they try and get objective bounties elsewhere on the map. And Weibo, they are just absolutely... Who is one of the most popular LPL players of all time. Last year, when they had that fantastic run towards finals, this was a team which picked up a lot of fans. But sadly, when you come back to domestic, folks, this is what we know of this team. They are capable of great things and terrible things within the same series of games. As soon as he's taking a while to die, he actually won't fall. Oh, hits.
Okay, maybe they can get through this Udyr, honestly. The passive procs on the Varus do a lot of damage, but then again, maybe not. That was pretty much everything used, and he's still standing as they walk away. One thing I do want to say, this game right here, you don't deserve them out there making it to Worlds Finals, okay, guys? So you got to stay true. You got to be a real fan, not a fair weather fan. So here we go, 4v5. I mean, this is the part that you got to love as a Weibo fan. This right here, where you're just getting annihilated in a team fight, you've got to learn to love it, guys.
If you can't accept them at their Shirelius Nuko, you can't have them at the World's Finals. ZDZ valiant attempt to try and separate out the team, but we've seen this before. There is nothing left for them. Anyone's Legend very calmly taking apart Weibo.
Yeah, absolute destruction. It takes me back to Suni. You know, they made it to World's Finals, and then we also had SOFM building Warmogs and playing Tank Z jungle. So, you know, it's always the dichotomy of this organization, apparently. And now 15-3, an absolute massacre in game number 2. AL, absolute control. A very quiet early game, very slow start to things, but once they got going, nothing was stopping AL. Spotted there by ZDZ. Xiaohao moving over as well. In the meantime, Shanks has to put pressure onto Xiaohu to try and get his jungler out to safety. It's not going to be an execute. It's going to be first blood for Xiaohao. It's an the entire time and hasn't been able to have the same presence in this matchup that you would expect. Xiaohao starting the Grub off here as a shockwave flashed away from by Croco. Grub taken his 2-for-1 on those. Is now absolute carnage in the pit. Xiaohao knocked up. Shanks will grab that kill for the bailout, saving him for a second. Still goes down in the end. ZDZ over the wall, should fall 2. It's 2 for AL, and somehow after a fantastic
come through from Croco, realistically Kyle as well. Xiaohao already with level 6 means that the reset potential is now very risky. And you don't want early lane with Guardian and the loyalty program, but once you get beyond that, yeah, solo lane's going to play and you're not very happy. This is what kind of happens.
Crisp, nice hostile takeover. Shanks baited in this time, and Crisp shows us how it's done. Xiaohao looking for more. Great ult from Croco to deny it. KL forced to flash. As they're not stopping anytime soon. Xiaohao flashes after the play and looks for another reset. The bomb doesn't even hurt him. And now another handshake showing us how it's done indeed. Weibo rolling over AL. Backs forward again, backs away, backs forward. The noodle fight continues up top. There's Drake taken on the bottom side by Weibo. Get a fight here. AL committing to something. Big damage on Xiaohu. Bailout is there, but they don't have the damage. And the shockwave fizzles as well. Crisp next target. He walks away though. There as well. We'll see what Hope can get done on this pick, and also how practiced he is on this pick, because you know, team fighting on Ziggs, very different beast to team fighting on your normal AD carries. Xiaohao spotted by the sweeper here. They're just going to start onto Croco. Damage that Xiaohao is doing.
Oh,
Croco's just getting rinsed here. The bomb on top of his head, looking for the reset. The bailout's there as well. Reset finally comes through. Xiaohu still alive here as Kale suddenly the target, but the TP comes on through from Harry. He's in the midst of everyone, but he's just not got enough damage to do anything. Shanks hiding under the tower, but the Herald is going to be placed to tank the tower. Handshake into the team as Harry left alone here. And Crisp, I'm not sure he even meant to click that one, to be honest, but he takes down the tower, and now they're looking for more as well. All out from Harry, but the shield comes through. As now the Herald gonna go for a second charge. At this point, Harry can't defend this on his own, and with 4 players here, maybe that. Wait, what? He manages to get a kill onto Crisp here. Tower shot to Xiaohu, who's completely out of mana. ZDZ knocked back into the fray. Kale's
the teleport!
And now there's a TP coming in from Hope as well. He's behind enemy lines, and Xiaohu rooted up and taken down. Kale gets the kill, and in the meantime, Shanks is looking for more as well. This game is absolute chaos from start to end all across the map. Hope will be finally sweeping up some kills on the top side. 7-6, abject chaos in the LPL.
It starts with Xiaohao getting away with such a low amount of HP, and when you see the resets coming through...
Tower here, they're wanting a tier 2, and I think it's a trade they're quite happy to make for Weibo. You got the first 2 towers of the game.
Because you're against the Ziggs, and sometimes you want to match poke for poke, but actually go for the on-hit gives you some access to lifesteal to shrug that off. That could potentially be very important.
On the bottom side of the map, though. So Weibo find themselves an objective here. In the meantime, Baron has been started. Too many players on the bottom side of the map. Xiaohu has TP available. He's going to reset and move up to this play. But it's TP from Harry to get into the pit here. 6k on the Baron. As Xiaohu
Oh, the Balco to tonight.
And look at those roots straight onto the enemy jungler. Baron taken. AL punishing Weibo's greed for the bottom tower. They've maybe found the Cassante, but the all out actually going to pull up safety. And the blast cone gets him out as well. AL pull it off.
Harry survives long enough in bot side for AL to survive, and then it looks like he's just overstayed. Can he make it out of this one?
Man, Harry, you got out of that one. You know, you'd got away, you got that for free. This red buff, and to be honest, my eyes are on Xiaohu this game. He's got the Viego, he's going for this carry build as well with Kraken Slayer. Find AL, ZDZ can look for a flank here. Dragon is just going to be taken down. Very, very fast Dragon take here from AL. And sure, you got on the flank, but who cares? Bomb flies on in. They found Xiaohu. He's forced to flash, and everybody dives on top. But look at the combo coming on through. They trade kills for now. Resets galore available for Xiaohu, but actually forced away. And it's Croco that's looking for the kills instead. Harry forces a flash as well out of light. And AL, I don't know how they keep pulling this off.
Well, what happened there was Croco primed his third auto knockup on the Dragon and then immediately flashed onto Xiaohu. The unexpected knockup. Sometimes it takes Shinzao a little while to go towards that, but that's an important kill. Maybe they can go push in with the double demolitionist and do some tower damage.
This is their opportunity to shred these objectives, and they get a bonus kill on top of it as well. ZDZ overstepping and taken down immediately. Tier 2 in the mid lane, taken. AL. Potentially another Baron in a couple of minutes' time. And this is a weird one, because we've got Shanks with a bounty in the mid lane. I'm going to hold that thought. Xiaohu's caught. The shockwave comes in, but that just ain't enough. Xiaohu not having a good day after game number 1. His first game was so good as well. It's so disappointing.
Yeah, Flash, no Zonya's no way out of that one. It leaves his team into a really awkward spot. Whenever you lose someone against this team, you can't defend these turrets, and they immediately explode.
Look at that reset, and still join the play.
Looks like Weibo, they want to just maybe brute force mid and try and get that wave in. They can't really approach this. This is so dangerous to them. That Renata ult, it felt like that was the tool to go forwards. Now they're waiting for just some big mistake from AL. Very difficult for them.
ZDZ pushing forwards, vision of the Baron. Xiaohu is on the scene this time. It would be 50-50 if AL commit to this one. Xiaohu trying to move into
they're flipping it.
Oh, we're actually just going to flip this, aren't we? 3k on the Baron right now. 2,500 as they look for the 50-50. Croco, how good is your finger? Can you get the smite on down? No. Xiaohu grabs it in the end. He's pulled over the wall, taken down. It's 2 kills for 1. It's a Baron, though, for Weibo.
It's the shockwave push out these side lanes. Clutch steal from Xiaohu to combo up and to steal that one, but they are still losing. Is that you actually get a lot of defensive resists. Now, he might even be going towards the Jack Show as that 4th item with the Chain Vest and Inventory. Yeah, I mean, it could be something towards that to give him even more defense against potentially a big burst combo that would land his way.
Into the fight here are AL. Shanks charging forwards with a GA on his head. He is the carry right now, and they know it. Charging forwards underneath the towers. That
Shanks?
GA might just need to be used, but no. Hops back out to safety. Wriggle's got his back.
A few minutes before, once you give up even just a single kill versus the composition, it feels like the entire tower goes when the AL composition pulls in towards it as well.
Really getting caught out by a light there. And then he was legend coaching staff.
Yeah, same, buddy.
Close
Same.
to cardiac arrest. Shanks TPing. No, denied. Shockwave. And the GA now on cooldown. Look at the rest of the minimap, though. As
They're
AL
pushing the base.
charge into the base. Shanks flashes over to look for Crisp instead. He's ignited. Oh, denied. The ignite. The tick stops it. As Crisp, he actually goes down. The bailout wasn't in time. Or in fact, it was in time, but the kill was too early, is what I'm trying to say.
No.
Inhib goes down.
Shanks, no GA now. Xiaohu, maybe another tight target for him to get a reset onto. Doesn't have to wait for the death a second time. How important could he be to try and claim a victory against his old team, the team which he honestly carried by the scruff of the neck for most of his time on that roster. He's on the Dragon now, trying to deny that soul.
5k on it. It's maybe going to be a 50-50. No, great ult coming out from Crisp to deny the opportunity, but ZDZ will go down for his trouble, and Crisp will follow too. They got the Drake, they denied the soul, but they don't get a soul of their own, and they lose 2 players. It's 50-second death timers. This is an opportunity for AL to potentially end the game.
They do have the Shockwave, and there's no Baron buff the side of AL. They're teleporting towards top side because there's a wave there. I don't think they can end the game. I think a Shockwave would be able to clear most of the minions. We'll have to see how much damage Xiao can do to the actual super minions, because that's what you need to kill. You need to stop tower aggro going over too easily.
They've taken the inhibs. They might actually be able to end the game because Xiaohu's getting shot out by Hope. And now the dive. Shockwave only onto Croco. It's one kill though. Is it enough? The tower's about to explode as Shanks still survives.
You can't do it!
Backwards, and Xiaohu's taken down by his old squad. Denied by his brothers. Light charges forward. Desperate to carry the game. But Harry is jumping onto the enemy mid laner. Xiaohu taken down by the Cassante. Not the first, and he won't be the last. As Harry charges forward. Shanks and Hope still alive here. As they're trying to get onto the Nexus. The front to back is working out, and AL, they find themselves favor once more.
These were some of the best highlights from all of the LPL Spring matchups of the day. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.